Hey, everybody, it's Mike Hendricks from the Ohio Golf Course Owners Association. And today I have one of our supporting sponsors with us, GolfBack, and Bryce Voisin. Bryce, you're the co-founder of GolfBack, and let me be the first to say thank you very, very much for supporting the conference, the Ohio Golf Conference at Westbrook Country Club. It's a big deal when we get a supporting sponsor. Our members get to come to the conference for free. And so we really do need people like you to help us put this thing together. So I thank you very much for doing it.
Yeah. Thanks for having us. I'm really looking forward to it.
We're getting close to the day. You you live in Florida, I believe, so you're gonna come up from Florida.
I am. Yep. I'm in Orlando, Central Florida area.
Great, great. And tell us people about GolfBack. GolfBack is certainly a technology company, but you guys do fill a unique niche, and I think it's a niche that resonates really well with people that are members of owner associations. So why don't you tell everybody about GolfBack?
Yeah, for sure. So, just a little background. GolfBack was actually founded by owners and operators of golf courses. Everyone on our team has been a golf course operator at one time. But for years, the industry's been told that the best way to drive online reservations was through third-party marketplaces or through a competitive marketplace. And really the cost of that has been a loss of control over your price, over your customer data, and really over your, deterioration of margin. So the reality is that golfers want to book direct, but most courses, their websites and website booking engines are not optimized and are not built to really compete for that golfer for that reservation. So GolfBack was really built to fix that.
So you guys, to put it into simple terms for an operator, your main product is a booking engine, the tee time booking engine.
It is, yes, that is our main focus. So we really look at our business in a funnel, right? The top of that funnel is traffic. So we build websites that are optimized to generate traffic through Google and modern search. The middle of that funnel is the golf course booking engine. So our booking engines are optimized for mobile and they're optimized for price as well. So we have dynamic pricing tools that are working in the back end. And then the bottom of that funnel is obviously the booking or the conversion. But then we also work to get that golfer from the bottom of the funnel back to the top of the funnel through our automated marketing tools.
Very cool. And so it sounds like you all would be quite aligned with that article that I wrote for the NGCOA, this concept of make your website the primary source of truth for every question every time. It sounds to me like you're in this camp of like, hey, we think the website's important because you probably wouldn't build websites if you didn't think it was important.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
it should absolutely be the source of truth for the golf course. And in today's age with modern search and the way AI is impacting companies like Google, right? We feel that if your website is built properly and built to be optimized for AI and search, um, there is a lot of benefits that can come as a result of that. And really, we're in a day and age where the golf course can really own that relationship with the golfer if their website is the source of truth and speaking to those agents correctly.
Perfect. And I would imagine the times are pretty good for you guys because really, as golfer demand goes up, the need for operators to use a Golf Now goes down, right? I mean, Golf Now, it can be effective when demand is down and you're searching super hard for golfers. When demand is up in the era that we live in now, the demand is up. A Golf Now isn't nearly as important as it was years ago.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And we're talking to more and more operators that are saying the same thing. They're in a totally different position today than they were 5 or 6 years ago. And they're really looking for tools to help them optimize, their relationship with their customer, optimize their price, optimize their website, their marketing tools. So GolfBack is really trying to be that and fill that void.
And help them own that relationship with the golfer. That's awesome. Another cool thing about you coming to Mansfield, Westbrook Country Club, is you're going to be on this panel that I think is actually critical to the conference. We've named the panel managing short shows and no shows. And so it's all about this one really resonates with the public golf courses. And it's all about how we can help operators, frankly, reduce the costs of no shows and short shows. And I think you'll probably speak about some things you guys have done with technology to help combat that. But, as you're getting ready to be on that panel, it would be interesting to hear just a snippet from you of what you think you'll talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Since we've implemented what we call the tea time guarantee, which is really GolfBack's way to help golf courses prevent no shows and then have a recourse for being able to charge the customer in the event of a no show or short show. The great thing that we've seen is that just through the introduction of an increase in customizable SMS messaging between the time when they book and when they actually show up on property, giving that golfer the ability to cancel or modify their tee time through that SMS. Just the introduction of that has led to a massive decrease in no shows across the board for our golf course owners and operators, which has been great to see. So, really, even that need for the operator to go in and charge the golfer for that no show or that short show, has dramatically decreased, which has been great.
Because I think what you're saying is your tech is helping the golfer cancel within the cancellation window. Like, they haven't broken any rules, but if they would go ahead and just cancel it 3 days in advance, it's much easier for the operator to backfill it.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's kind of proven out what we thought. And that is there's a very few percentage of golfers that are maliciously trying to hurt the golf course or not show up, right? So the introduction of that extra outreach has, basically reminded them and created a lever where they can go ahead and, push that button and cancel or modify their tee time or let the golf course know. So our technology does that, and as I said, we've seen a huge decrease in the no show and short show issue at golf courses we work with.
I think what's really cool, you're the first person that has said this that's kind of made a light bulb go off for me. It's not that these golfers are malicious, right? It's not that at all. And I think a lot of operators are resistant to trying to solve the no-show problem because they feel like it's implied that, oh, we don't like the golfer. It's not that at all. I think what you guys are finding is we just got to connect a few dots to make it easier for them to cancel, easier for you then to backfill the tee time. You don't want somebody to cancel 4 hours out. That's going to be hard to backfill. But that's interesting the way you put that they're not doing this maliciously.
Yeah, yeah, and I think too, golf course owners, operators, you kind of alluded to it a bit there, but there's a big portion of them that are reluctant to go ahead and ding that golfer, charge that golfer for the no show or short show. But, with the introduction of all of this extra outreach, it makes them feel a lot more comfortable that, hey, I've done all I can to make sure that this guy was going to show up. I've
Right.
communicated all.
I've done everything conceivable here. Yes, yes.
So when they, in the few cases where they do have to go ahead and charge, right, they feel a lot more comfortable doing so because at that point it is a bit borderline malicious, right? But as I said, that's a very small percentage as it relates to all of them. So yeah, using the software to be that extra arm of outreach has been huge, I would say.
That's cool. Well, another person on that panel is going to be Matt Creech. He's a PJ professional in Northeast Ohio. He owns and operates Tanglewood Golf Club, and he uses his tee sheet is Pro Shop Tee Times. And Pro Shop Tee Times is not a sponsor of the event, but I'm just saying their name because I think you guys interface to Pro Shop Tee Times. You interface to Pro Shop Tee Times, Club Caddie, who will be at the conference as a sponsor. Lightspeed is not sponsoring the event. foreUP is not sponsoring the event, but you interface to all of those big T sheets.
We do. Yep. Those are our four main integrations. And yeah, we have great relationships with all four. And we obviously we really enjoy working with all of those companies.
And so you're
So
not here to displace a T sheet company. You're here to enhance the booking experience and then bring all these tools to the golf course operator to help them get a closer relationship with the golfer.
that's correct. Yes. We are not looking to displace the T sheet. We look at T sheet vendors as a partner, not a competitor. So we're looking to just provide a really, really slick suite of software and that's going to help golf course owners and operators drive direct reservations and then increase their revenue through dynamic pricing and automated marketing.
Great, great. Okay, well, we will, we're going to see you shortly. We're going to turn this video into blog post for you so it's easier for, people to contact you and whatnot. And really looking forward to having you on the panel. I think that 45 minutes there'll be lots of interaction from the audience. I know we have members that do not believe in all of this cancellation policy stuff, right? And so I'm anxious to watch you guys on that panel start to maybe change minds a little bit and put some new ideas out there for them.
Yeah, super excited to be there. Looking forward to it. Yeah, can't wait to come to Ohio.
Okay, that's Bryce Voicing, everybody, co-founder of GolfBack, and he will be at the Ohio Golf Conference. Thanks, Bryce.
Thanks, Mike.